중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know. I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. Everybody says 나의 꿈을 찾아. Right here, right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 덜이 찾으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Right, we are going to continue this morning with this ear, and we just need to get it darker. So I'm going to have to put in quite a few different layers of this burnt sienna and some of the darker chocolate browns, just to sort of really get it there, which is the technical term. But I'm really loving this cat so far. I think from where I started doing this animal art back in May of this year, and I drew I think it was the golden retriever was the first thing that I drew on stream. I do feel like I have improved, so I'm quite pleased about that. I've seen the improvement from that original piece of art. Morning, Faisal. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I had one of those mornings where I woke up this morning when the alarm went off at 7, and normally I get straight out of bed, but this morning I was like, can I just lay here for a few more hours? You know, sometimes you wake up in the morning, you just do not want to face the world. It's just like, ugh. I could have stayed in bed quite easily. And I'm not normally someone who lingers in bed. I will get up once I've woken up. But today I was just like, nope. I'm not doing that. You do it every Saturday. Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you. I always tell myself I will have a lay-in at the weekend, but it never happens. I always tell myself I will have a lazy start to the day, but it just never happens because I don't like being lazy, and I feel like there is so much stuff that needs to be done. I don't always do it, but it gets me out of bed. Because I think, yeah, I can get this done today, and I'll get that done today, and I'll be really good and get through my list of things that need doing, and invariably I don't. But the intention is there, so you know, it's a good start, right? What is tapping against my desk? You took Tuesday off because you was too lazy to leave. Oh, do you know, sometimes I wish I could just take a day off. Just hide under the quilt and just not be available. That would be so nice. I think sometimes we need those sorts of days though, don't we? You know that thing like taking a mental health day? It's just like every now and again you just need a day to yourself where you just say no to the world, and you just like, I'm just going to do my thing today. I know when I was a young girl and I used to do it, and I used to sort of just every now and again would take a day off, and I'd be like, okay, can I afford to take this day off? If I take this day off, that means I won't have this much in my pay packet at the end of the week. And then be like, yeah, I can afford it this week, that's fine. At least once a month. Morning, Hayley. How are you? Right.
Someone must have broken my heart, like really torn it apart in another life,
Weekends should be 4 days a week. Yeah. Oh, that would be so nice.
in another life. Otherwise, I don't know why I keep coming back to this, keep fighting all of it. Don't trust that there's love to get. I don't know why I just can't believe in it. Like somehow I can't commit. Guess I have to admit it. Yeah, I got an issue with love. I got an issue with trust. Really bad at opening up. Oh, yeah, I got an issue with love. Yeah, I got an issue with trust. Worried that it won't be enough. So
it's just much redder here. Morning, Jamie. Morning, Artsman. How are you? Did like surprising you last night, Jamie, when you made that comment on James's stream last night. When he said, "What's everyone been doing today?" and you were like, "Oh, I watched someone draw a buck-toothed cat." And you had no idea I was there. Oh, it made me laugh so much. Right, oh, hang on. A troll? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, what does a troll look like? I guess you can make it up with a troll, right? Oh, let me just move my coffee out of the way. A troll. Okay, ugly, right? Or I could do like one of those doll trolls. Do you mean like a doll troll with the crazy hair, or do you mean like an ugly troll? Any kind of troll I want. Okay, well let's try for one of those crazy doll troll things. So I need to come down here so I can allow for the hair. Hang on, let's just do. I'm trying to remember what they look like. They have big eyes, right? Let's do that hair that sort of comes from up there. Oh, let's do it in a colour. What colour hair should we give it? Let's give it some. Let's give it some. I always wanted one of these trolls when I was a kid, and I never got one. Does their hair come down between their eyes like that? I have no idea. Like a little flame on the top of his head. That's kind of cute. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do they wear clothes? I don't know. They're like big, kind of like. Oh god. I don't know. Like. I feel like they had a big nose, but I can't think how to draw their nose. Let's give it a big smile. I'm trying to think how their bodies looked. Somebody tell me what the body does look like. They were just like, I don't know, they'd like, didn't they have like short, stumpy, I feel like they had short, stumpy hands, and I don't want my troll to be naked, so let's put him in a little pair of shorts, short shorts. And their little stumpy legs and little feet. There we go. I don't know how to draw toes, so we'll just do little forward facing feet. There we go. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to Google what they actually look like. Hang on. I need to see if I've completely balls that up. Oh, they have a belly button. Let's have a look. Troll. Oh, that's not too bad. I've probably given him a little bit more length in the body than what he deserved. But yeah, chunky. Okay, so I kind of remembered that correctly. And we'll use the word correctly in a very broad sense. Hang on, I've got to have a slurp of my coffee. Right. Okay. Let's ever put it. You keep doing that. I should learn. Yes. I wasn't lurking in James's chat for long. I went in his chat because I thought, do you know what? I'm going to watch a little bit of his stream because I haven't seen him properly for nearly 3 days. Because he's always awake when we're in bed. So he sleeps during the day, so he's never around during the day. And then when I sort of call him down for dinner in the evening, he sort of comes rushing down, all sort of bleary-eyed and not talkative yet because it's first thing in the morning for him. And he sort of grabs his food and then disappears upstairs again. And I think in 48 hours I've not seen him for more than a minute. So I thought, I'm going to watch him on stream for a little bit to sort of feel like we've had some interaction. Right, so I need a bit more of this pink. I've seen him again this morning and he's not slept at all, so God knows how long he's going to be awake today. I don't know how he does it. I start yawning at 9:30 in the evening. He said, you said, it was his fault you kept down in Valo. Well, yeah, I'd had a few games of Valo earlier on in the day, just little spike rushes and everything. And I came off it, and he says, well, why have you come off? He says, if you really want to progress in Valo, you need to play competitive. So I was like, well, maybe he's right, maybe I should stop playing these little games all the time and just playing competitive and just keep hammering away at competitive. So I went into competitive for one game, and we were on the Breeze map, and I died so much. If an opponent was stood right in front of me without using util, without shooting at me, and they just stood there literally at 2 feet in front of me, I would not have been able to have hit them. It was just, I just was having one of those days where, or one of those weeks it seems, where nothing was going right. I could not hit the side of a barn. And it's really annoying because when you have that game that I had with Nick and Faisal, which I still feel is like probably one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life, you get on this high and you feel like you're capable of doing anything that you set your mind to. And then it turns out that actually you can't. And I just sort of come crashing down, and yeah. So anyway, I said to him when he came downstairs, do you know you said I ought to play competitive, James? He said, yeah. I says, well, I died so badly, I lost 30 RR. 30 RR. I mean, I'm only on Iron 2. I do not need to drop down to Iron 1. Definitely not. Right, let's see if I can use don't blur on me. Do need that Faisal carry again. Yeah, clearly I can't play without Faisal at my side. And Nick. Nick will tell me off if I don't say and Nick. I think I've got enough layers on here to sort of get the marks that I want just yet. Sepia, dark sepia. We do need Jamie to carry us. Yeah, we need to get Jamie in on this too. We need him to put his money where his mouth is. And come join us in Valo. What say you, Jamie? I'm legally too good to play Valo, that they would ban my account because they think you're hacking. I mean, that's always a danger, isn't it? It's always a danger.
I drove against red. This is how things go when I'm on the road. Drive like I'm all alone and think I run the show. Cause I got a lot to learn and to go somewhere. I need to do my prayers. I need
just
to
take
find
some of
out
that
how I
away.
can give into faith. Place my hands to pray. God will lead the way. Cause all shit smells worse in the summer. So pray when I come through the gates. Hallelujah.
I've got a damn earworm in my head today. Do you want me to share it so it can be in yours? I don't even know where it came from. Woof. Yes. Okay, so the earworm is from the Jungle Book. I think it's the Jungle Book. And it's that oopie doo, I wanna be like you. Oopie doopie doopie, I wanna walk like you, talk like you. Ooh. That one. It is. I've not watched the Jungle Book. I've not seen any clips of the Jungle Book, but I woke up this morning with that song in my head. Don't know why Mango's going crazy downstairs. But the damn thing won't go. I was singing it while I was making breakfast. I was singing it while I was feeding all the animals this morning. Damn song. So, it is my gift to you all. You can now have that as your earworm. Mango is clearly starving and needs to be fed. Mango will make you think that she is starving and needs to be fed the very second that she has finished slurping up her own dinner. That girl has got her own clock in her head. She knows when it's time to have her breakfast or her dinner, and if you are a few seconds late, she really starts laying on the psychological pressure. We are frequently saying to her, Mango, it's not time yet. If you heard how many times we said that during the day, and I paid you £1 every time we said that, you would be rich. Mango, it's not time yet. So when the clocks go forward or the clocks go back, oh my god. It's my warm grey. Where is grade 3?
Make sure I say yes to life. Make sure I say yes to wife. Make sure I do what I need. Make sure I do what's right. Make sure I don't waste. Make sure I give more than I take. Because when my days are over, I will be just a memory. A reflection of everything I've done. Still here. Find my way. Found my way.
Have you finished watching that Jimmy Savile thing yet, Jamie? On the last episode, I watched one a day with your dad. So good. Right, okay, that's got that shadow in. Oh, I need ideas, chat. I need ideas again for Inktober today. The prompt is spicy. And apart from drawing 3 chili peppers, I have no idea of how to draw spicy. So if you've got any ideas, please feel free to bounce them around in chat. Yeah, we have Jimmy to blame for Thatcher. Yeah. Or Thatcher to blame for Jimmy. I mean, you know. I did think the lady who portrayed Thatcher did her very, very well as well. I think the actors in that show really deserve to be recognised. I think they did it very, very well. A pumpkin making a pumpkin curry. See, I don't know how I'd just draw a curry, how everyone would know that was a curry, which is why I was thinking of the 3 chili peppers. I thought, because you know, if you buy anything like a curry sauce or anything, it has the chili pepper on it, doesn't it, as a rating. So 1 is mild, 2 is medium, and 3 is really spicy. So that's why I was thinking 3 chili peppers. But I just feel like that's the most obvious thing to go for. It must be a horrible life waking up knowing you look like Margaret Thatcher. Right, okay, so I've got that. A ghost pepper. Ooh. You mean do a pepper, but actually sort of like put a face on it or something so it looks more like a ghost. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. And I could have like a Scoville rating underneath it or something, couldn't I? How many Scovilles is a ghost pepper? I feel like it's got to be one of the higher ones. Right, okay, so that's that and that's that. About 1 million Scoville. Wow, okay. Is that the hottest pepper though? Is there like a pepper that's hotter than the ghost pepper? Which is the hottest one? The Carolina Reaper as the Grim Reaper with a Hawaiian shirt on. I like the idea of the ghost pepper. That sort of fits in with my like fantasy horror theme that I was sort of trying to go for with my Inktober stuff. Carolina Reaper is 2.2 million. Oh wow, okay. Has anyone on here ever tried one? I don't like spicy, so I would never do anything like that. But Christ, no. You love spicy food, but that isn't something I would enjoy. So no, neither would I. And I just don't think the after effect of eating something like that would be wise. Right, now I need a sharp point because I need to get all these little dots in. I don't really like doing stippling because I always think that the pressure that you put on the pencil causes it to break on the inside, but sometimes stippling is what you need, so we'll go with it. Stay tuned for James's next subathon. Is there any dots on this one that I might have missed? There's some. I tell you what, a documentary I'm watching at the moment. It's also on BBC iPlayer and it's called Soldier, and it's following a group of young people as they try to become infantry soldiers for the British Army. And it's all these young people, like between the ages of like 17 and early 20s, join the British Army to see if they've got what it takes to be an infantry soldier. And that's really fascinating at the moment. I'm enjoying that. Right, okay, so let me see how this comes across here. Okay. I like watching shows like Soldier and SAS Who Dares Wins, or when Bear Grylls used to do this series called The Island, where they would, strand people on an island and they had to learn how to survive. I just like to see people put in how people thrive in adversity, I think is probably the best way to describe it. I'm fascinated by stuff like that. That's why if there's a prison documentary, I will watch a prison documentary, because that is another situation in which people are put in, you know, really adverse conditions. Okay, so that's that bit. Just adjust my picture. Right, so sweeping under here, I've got quite a dark bit, so I think I need to do that next. Goes up to here.
Reset.
Comes down here, under that cheek, and up there. Just looking at where this fur direction goes. Never liked SAS, and now they got that redacted because there's a PG stream, Matt Hancock in it. Yes, I am watching that simply because they've got Matt Hancock in it, because I really want to see him go through the mill. It sounds really awful, but I try not to talk about politics. I really try not to talk about politics, but I will never, never forgive the Tories for how they acted during the pandemic when the rest of us were following the rules. So if Matt Hancock gets put through the mill, I am happy. I think that's why when he was in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, he just got voted into every single trial that there possibly could be, because people just wanted to see him suffer. I'm not normally a naturally vindictive person, but on this occasion, and it was really funny. There was a clip on TikTok right at the start of the series where the announcer, as the programme was about to start, was like, and now we go to Celebrity SAS, where some of the nation's beloved celebrities and Matt Hancock go into the jungle. And I was just like, thank you for saying it that way. The only show I want to see him in is Stupid Deaths from Horrible Histories. Stupid Deaths, Stupid Deaths. I used to love that song, the Stupid Deaths song. Who else is in it? Well, the only people I know are obviously Matt Hancock. There's Gareth Thomas, who is the rugby player from Wales, who stopped playing because, you know, he came out as gay and has HIV, and so people were like, oh, I don't want to play with this guy, which was ridiculous. Because I think even though we know how AIDS is transmitted, people were still like, I know rugby, you can shed some blood in rugby, and so they probably thought there was a risk, but I still think they handled his exit incorrectly. There is Melinda Messenger on there, some comedian, a footballer, can't remember who, because I don't really watch football, and just a shed load of reality TV stars. So I personally don't think reality TV stars should be in it. I think there's a Paralympian in it. There's a guy who's only got like one arm, and he's in there, and they don't show as much of him. It's like they focus on like the Essex girls from Towie and James Argent from Towie, who quite frankly is only famous because he went out with Gemma Collins. I mean, I never watched Towie, so these people don't mean anything to me. Oh, Gareth Gates, yes, yeah, he's in it. He's not doing too badly, actually. Right, now, should I do... I think I put the red undertone in first. Yeah, I forgot about Gareth Gates. Wasn't he on? Was he on Pop Idol or was he X Factor? It was one of those shows, wasn't he? Pop Idol, yeah. The biggest Robbie ever, Will Young didn't deserve that win. No, I think everyone sort of got behind Will Young when he did that. He stood up to Simon Cowell, didn't he? And then after that, it just seemed like he became the underdog. Justice for Gareth. Gareth was robbed. How's my writing going? Honestly, not great. I sit down to do an hour's worth of writing before every morning stream, and the past couple of mornings it has gone really badly. Where I get easily distracted. I think this morning I am not sure I actually wrote anything. I read what I'd sort of written yesterday. I was writing some bullet points down yesterday of how I wanted a scene to go. You know, what emotions I wanted the reader to feel, which pertinent information needed to be in that scene for it to work, maybe some snatches of dialogue that might help. And I'd written all that sort of like the previous day, and then I read it back this morning and I looked at it and I was like, no, that wouldn't work because of XYZ. That wouldn't work because of this issue. And so I deleted some stuff, but didn't write anything new. I literally just stared at the words on the page and was just like, yep. It was literally crickets. I looked at the page and all I could hear was crickets in my brain, and it was like, yeah, okay. That's how it's going to be, is it? To sharpen this. How's your writing going? Right back at you. How's yours going? It is, yeah, it's so sunny. Oh look, a squirrel. Yeah. Oh look, the oven needs cleaning. Yay. Let's do that. I think I'm filled with envy at the moment. I think this is there's a writer that I really, really admire. She's sort of like one of my writing heroes. And at the moment she's got a new book out and she is on tour in America, and every day she posts on Instagram a very sort of upbeat, jaunty reel of how her tour went that day, whether it was signing books or traveling on a plane from one place to another, and she's always smiling and having a great time, and I'm just like, I'm feeling the writerly envy at the moment, which is good because sometimes envy can sort of like push you to do better yourself, but sometimes it can be quite a destructive force. But so I try, when I do feel it, and I think everybody feels it, I think it's natural, it's human and everything, so I try to use it as a force to make myself better. But oh my god, the envy is real at this point in time. yeah, you walk your fish. It's so important these days that, you know, fish get their exercise. And when you're a responsible pet owner, you know, you have to sometimes put your animals before yourself. Absolutely, I'm with you 100%. Yeah, I need to trim my lawn, but I thought instead of doing it with a lawnmower, which is cheating, you know, I thought I might do it with a pair of like nail clippers or something like that. You know, really get into it, really concentrate on what I'm doing. I think that's going to be a much healthier way to spend my time. Exactly, lawnmowers are too loud. Yeah. It disturbs the neighbourhood. You don't want your neighbours complaining, you know. And I like being at one with nature, so, you know, down at insect level, checking each blade of grass, just making sure that it's, you know, growing straight and true and isn't being obstructed by any like moss or clover. Taking each blade of grass, saying, hello, how are you? Do you need a trim? Short back and sides? Okay. Cut your hair with a load one. Right, I think I need... this one. I just need to put a little bit of ivory over the top of this. There. Okay, only as a treat. Right, okay, that's where I am gonna leave it today, guys. So let me put pencils away. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I feel like I've got more detail on this ear. I think later I might just come in and put a bit more red on this ear just so it matches a little bit. But yes, get in there. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. I will no doubt stare at my computer screen and pretend to write a little bit more later, and maybe even die at Valorant a lot later. So we shall see. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 when we will be back with the Lovebird Blue. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Take care. Love to you all. Bye.